Hello guys, tomorrow night it's Manchester United versus Leicester City, so let's get into it. Let's cue that intro. Oh no, welcome back to Matchday Live, and it's me Dan back again, and tomorrow night it's Manchester United versus Leicester City. I'm not going to lie to you, I thought it was tonight, but it's tomorrow night actually instead. So yeah, the team I've gone for, I reckon there will be quite a few rotations, and we could see a different team to the one that played on Saturday. Saturday? No. Saturday? Where was it? Yeah, Saturday. We was the first kickoff, weren't we? Yeah, so I reckon Ronaldo will probably start with Rashford and Sancho, and then Alanga will probably get dropped down to the bench. I reckon Eriksen might not play. I reckon Van der Beek or Fred might be put in with Casemiro. I reckon Casemiro will start on tomorrow night. So yeah, and then I reckon we might see the return of Luke Shaw and Harry Maguire, even though I hate to see it. There is talk of Lindelof being fit for this game as well, so we could see some rotation because obviously it is a Thursday night, and obviously we will have Thursday night games coming up, so we could see a tester of the Thursday night squad, if you know what I mean, the Thursday night 11 that we should see. And we also have got our new signing. Well, we haven't got Dubravka yet, but I think it's pretty much done. We're just waiting for the confirmation from United. Same with Anthony. He's been signed. Unfortunately, he won't be playing tonight, but apparently he could be starting for us on. He could start for us on Sunday, but I doubt he will. I reckon he'll be on the bench. Anyway, let's talk about let's talk about the weekend result, which was against Southampton. And we did win 1-0. It was a grinded out result, and we it wasn't the best performance, but we kind of grinded out the goal in the end. And to be honest, in the first half we didn't do much, nor did Southampton. The only chances that we had, which was a great play with Alanga it was a great play from Dalot down that right hand side. He put a ball into Bruno Fernandes. His header just went wide, and then Alanga was on the pretty much just got there, and Alanga he got the goal. No, he didn't get the goal. He got the first shot, and then it was a good save from the goalkeeper. I can't remember what the Southampton's goalkeeper's name is. But yeah, anyway, he made a really good save, and then it's just like a couple of shots and blocks. I just don't know how we didn't. I just don't know how we did not get a goal from that, and it was so I don't know, it was a bit weird how we did not score, but it's one of them ones where every shot is blocked, and it was good defending from Southampton, but just don't know. I think it was Eriksen with the last proper good shot. How we did not score, I do not know, but it was unlucky with that. And also Southampton themselves did have a chance from a corner. I think it was one of their new centre backs, the young centre backs, who played really well actually. That centre back. Oh, what was that ball there? Yeah, he played really well. He was unfortunate not to score, and he probably should have scored, but he was unlucky. He was very unlucky not to score. So yeah, went into half time 0-0, and United pretty much came out, played a really good bit of football and scored. It was through Dalot and Bruno Fernandes. Dalot with a great cross into Bruno Fernandes, and then what a finish from Bruno Fernandes. A great team goal actually. Alanga just made the run inside. Is that not a foul? Yeah, thank you, ref. He made the run inside, and it was pretty much that really. He made the run inside for Dalot to make the space for Dalot, and in the end he got it was a really good finish from Bruno Fernandes. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. I reckon you should. It's quite a good team goal, and hopefully we get to see that tomorrow night against Leicester City. But yeah, it was it was just a good goal, and then that was pretty much it for the rest of the game. And oh, there we go, Ronaldo scored. San, we pretty much settled for the 1-0. By the time Southampton did have a couple of chances, we had really good shots blocked. We had a couple. They had a couple of shots blocked, I should say, and we just pretty much went for the 1-0. But yeah, it was a good. There was a good save from David De Gea. That's what I was trying to say. I think it was I think it was from a corner. No, it was from a cross actually. We just I think it was with Varane who just got mixed up, and it just fell towards I can't remember who it was with the header, but it was a good header and it was a good save from David De Gea. So in the end, we got away with one there, but it was a good. What the hell was that? It was a good shot stop, and to be honest, it had 1-1 written all over it that game. But in the end, thank God we did get the victory. So we got a couple of yellow cards in that game as well, if I remember correctly. So yeah, so going on to tomorrow night against Leicester City. Leicester City themselves, they haven't started that really well. They haven't signed. They pretty much haven't signed anyone. Although there is talks today. I saw on Sky Sports News they were in talks with somebody from Atalanta, I think. But I think obviously that's not going to help them tomorrow night, is it? And it hasn't really worked. And I think that one of their good defenders, Fofana's off to Chelsea, so he probably won't be playing. And they haven't really started that well. They haven't won yet. They've drew a couple games, and obviously, to be honest, they did okay against Chelsea this weekend. Also, talking of Chelsea, Chelsea lost to Southampton last night, so we were a bit lucky not to lose towards. We've got to put Ronaldo on the free kick from here. Yeah, we was a bit unlucky not to lose against Southampton like Chelsea did last night. But yeah, we definitely need to put a good performance in again this weekend. Tomorrow night against Leicester. And like I said, Leicester haven't actually won yet. They've lost. They drew the first game against Brentford 2-2, but then they lost to Arsenal 4-2. They lost to Southampton 2-1. They drew in the Carabao Cup, and they also lost to Chelsea at the weekend. So they are scoring goals. They've scored 2 goals pretty much in every game, but they're just letting in goals as well. It looks like. Yeah, they are scoring goals, but they're just letting in goals as well. So maybe their defense isn't working out that really well for them. But yeah, it was, I don't know. It's going to be a tough one anyway. I wouldn't be surprised if Leicester did turn up against United. They normally do turn up against United, and if I remember correctly, they beat us at their place last time. And obviously, it is our away. Our away record, bar the Southampton game, is pretty poor. So if we can nick a victory again against Leicester City before the Arsenal game, because we've got Arsenal this weekend at Old Trafford. So we're going back to Old Trafford for that one before the... Oh, what's a goal? I think that's Casemiro. Would be nice to see him get a first goal for United. This is the new away kit. I wouldn't be surprised if we played this kit as well tomorrow night. Instead of the horrible greeny. I hate that kit. The greeny bogey coloured. I hate it. I wouldn't be surprised if we played the white tomorrow night against Leicester City, because we haven't played in it yet, which is quite surprising. But yeah, I don't know. So anyway, let's talk about transfers. Obviously, we finally got the confirmation from Anthony. It looked like he was going to be signing this weekend, and in the end, it didn't. Well, it came out Sunday night, I think, and then we did get the confirmation on yesterday. Yesterday. We did get the confirmation yesterday, where we did get there has been an agreement, and it's just unfortunate he couldn't get the... I think there's a problem with the visa or something. Like Casemiro, it's just all like the final details in the paperwork, but we pretty much have signed him. And same with Dubravka as well. Obviously, he doesn't need a visa. He looks like he's going to be a loan signing with our obligation to buy him. If I think it's about 5 million. Apparently, it's been said, which I'll take it, but I don't think we need it. We've got. I mean, Dean Henderson is playing really well, and I wouldn't be surprised if Dean Henderson takes the top. Oh, what a goal from Rashford! Takes the goal. Takes the top. Takes the number one spot from David Gea next season. Because I won't be surprised if Dean Henderson wants to start in these. In the games coming up next season. And I was surprised that he was dropped. He was loaned out, but obviously last season he was just sitting on the bench, and no surprise there. But obviously we do have to watch out for him. Hopefully he does well for Nottingham Forest, but signing Dubravka on loan obviously doesn't put a good feeling out to Tom Heaton. But then Tom Heaton, he was pretty much our third goalkeeper anyway. So to have Dubravka as the backup, I'll take it. And I wouldn't be surprised if he starts in the Europa League games and the Carabao Cup games, and obviously in some of the FA Cup games against like lower league teams. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised about that. We are still waiting for the confirmation on that deal though, the Dubravka deal, but I wouldn't be surprised if that gets confirmed today or tomorrow at least, before Sunday. And I don't think he'll start a game soon anyway. I reckon he might get his debut next week. I think we got the Europa League next week. I'm pretty sure it is the Europa League next week, because I think we've got the Europa League once, and then I think we have an international break. Oh no, I think we have 2 weeks of the Europa League, and then we have an international break, if I'm not too mistaken, because they got rid of the August one, didn't they? If I remember correctly, for this season, because of the World Cup, obviously. So yeah, obviously this weekend is against Leicester City. If Leicester City do turn up, which I probably think they will, then we will have a game. But I reckon it might be like the Southampton game where not much will happen. I reckon there might, if Leicester City get an early goal, then it will be question marks obviously over United. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with that. And obviously we might see other players start instead of the first 11 that played twice against Liverpool and against Southampton. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there is rotation tomorrow night. So score prediction, I don't know. I reckon United will. I think we are a bit confident at the moment, and Leicester City are struggling a bit as well at the moment. So I think to go to Leicester City is to get a victory at Leicester City. I wouldn't be too surprised if United did go ahead and do that. So I will go with a United win. I reckon 2-0, something like that, or 2-1. There will be goals in it. Or it could be something like the Southampton game where there's only one goal in it. But I reckon United will win. I just don't think Leicester City are up for it at the moment. And obviously there will be question marks over Brendan Rodgers. Obviously, actually, talking of that, what's his name got sacked the other day, didn't he? Scott Parker, only for 4 games in. I know obviously they lost 9-0 at the weekend, but I think that's a bit harsh, that sacking Scott Parker for Bournemouth. Because they played. Who did they play? They played Liverpool, Man City, and Arsenal in the last couple. Is it Arsenal or Chelsea? I don't know. The last 3 games. Obviously they lost the last 3 games, but it's a bit. That's a bit wrong, I think. That sacking. Anyway, that's that's a totally different full club. But anyway, yeah, score prediction. I'm going to go 2-1 Man United, 2-0, something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if Ronaldo starts and gets a goal from somewhere. So anyway, guys, I'm actually going to end it here. So please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to leave your score prediction below. So right, guys, I'm going. Bye.